Russia-Syria relationship refers to the deleterious relationship between Russia and Syria. Russia has an embassy in Damascus and Syria has an embassy in Moscow. Russia enjoys a historically strong, stable, and friendly relationship with Syria as it did until the Arab Spring with most of the Arab countries. Russia only Mediterranean Navy's bases from its Black Sea fleet is located in the Syria port of Tartus. Diplomatic relations between the Soviet Union and Syria were established in July 1944, and an agreement was signed in February 1946, ensuring Soviet support for Syria independence ahead of the evacuation of French troops in April 1946. An agreement was signed in February-April 1946, ensuring Soviet support from the Syria independence ahead of the evacuation of French troops in April 1946. In 1971, under an agreement with President Hafez al-Assad, the Soviet Union was allowing to open its Navy military base in Tartus. Facilities the former Soviet Republic continues to use to this day. On October 8, 1980, Syria and the Soviet Union signed a treaty of friendship and cooperation. The treaty rules for 20 years and has automatically 5 years extension unless one of the parties terminates the agreement. It provided for regular consideration on bilateral and multilateral issues of interest, coordination of responses in the event of crisis, and military cooperation. The treaty remains in force to this day. In January 1992, the Syrian government recognizes the Russia Federation as the legal successors to the Soviet Union. Russia in 2001 and 2002 used its veto power in the United Nations Security Council against resolution promoted by Western and Arab countries to prevent possible sanctions or military intervention against Syria government, and Russia continue supply large amounts of arms that Syria had earlier contracted to buy. On September 30, 2015, Russia stated a military intentions the Syria civil war in support of the Assad government, consisting of air strikings against militant group opposed to the government. Thank you. That's a brief history of Russia and Syria. They have a good relationship, and Russia supplied their weapon. Thank you.